Let's learn Spanish. Welcome to the New Spanish Academy. How do you ask questions in Spanish? How do you ask questions in Spanish? This is la nueva Academia de Español. Esta es la nueva Academia de Español. Esta es la nueva Academia de Español. You can find us in school.com. How to ask questions in Spanish. ¿Cómo se pregunta en español? ¿Cómo se pregunta or cómo se hacen preguntas? You can phrase that in different ways. Now, if you want more information, extended videos, lessons, a whole school for yourself, come to our link to our website, to school, and subscribe here as well. Now let's have a look at the question words in Spanish. When I learn a new language, that's one of the first things I want to know. It is so helpful to know question words. So let's get to the nitty-gritty in Spanish, how to ask questions. Palabras interrogativas. Palabras means words. Interrogativas is interrogative as in interrogation, as in question. Okay, so question words. How do we say what in Spanish is que. 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 Alright? But the word que also means that. And it also means how, as in how great, que bien, how good, right? How well, how delicious, que bien, que delicioso, all right? But when it is a question, it has that little tick on the top. It's called tilde, is the accent. And as you can see, all these question words have this little tilde, this tick, this accent line, all right? So that's a cue for you. Que, that's what. Por qué is why. Cómo is how. Cuándo is when. You probably heard that song. Cuándo, 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 cuándo. Maybe not. Probably not. Dónde is where. Quién is who. Cuál is which. Quién, dónde, cuándo, cómo, qué. Por qué, qué. Que is what. Por qué is why. Cómo is how. Cuándo is when, dónde is where, quién is who, cuál is which. Okay, now the game of the century, alright? So I'ma ask you in English and you say it out loud in Spanish. I'm not gonna hear it, so you can be as loud as possible, okay? So I say what, and you're gonna quickly try to find which one it is, and you say que, for example. Let's go. Uno, dos, tres. When? Why? Who? How? What? Where? How? Which? What? When? Why? Alright, so let's go through it again. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo? ¿Dónde? ¿Quién? ¿Cuál? And of course, if you didn't know, you can ask questions with verbs. That's why I say it's not as simple as you think, or actually, better yet, there is more golden information you can get. Okay, so you can ask questions with verbs, as for example, are you okay? When I ask you, are you okay, do we have any question word like what, where, why, who, how, which? No. We say, are you okay? And that is a question. ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien? Are you okay? ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien? If you like how I highlight this here, then you're gonna love my lessons, because I highlight and I add and I write and I give you, anecdotes. ¿Puedes ir? Can you go? ¿No sabes? Don't you know? ¿Vas a la fiesta? Are you going to the party? ¿Juegas bien? Do you play well? ¿Has comido? Have you eaten? ¿Quieres leer? Do you want to read? ¿Estás bien? Are you okay? ¿No sabes? Don't you know? ¿Vas a la fiesta? Are you going to the party? Now, of course, I can ask you like this. ¿Qué no sabes? What don't you know? Or I can ask you, ¿por qué no sabes? Like, why don't you know, right? And as I just did, I added some information that wasn't part of the plan. And that's how I do during classes, because I think that you might want to know. While I'm doing the class, I have prepared material just as your teacher in school. The only thing is that this is in school. So, okay, Let's repeat. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Cuándo? ¿Dónde? ¿Quién? ¿Cuál? And ¿estás bien? Are you okay? ¿Por qué no sabes? Why don't you know? Or actually the question was ¿no sabes? Don't you know? ¿Vas a la fiesta? ¿Puedes ir? ¿Juegas bien? ¿Has comido? ¿Quieres leer? ¿Quieres is do you want? Leer is to read. ¿Has? Have you? Have you? Comido is eaten. ¿Juegas bien? ¿No sabes? ¿Estás bien? ¿Vas a la fiesta? ¿Has comido? ¿Juegas bien? ¿Estás bien? ¿Quieres leer? ¿Juegas bien? ¿Vas a la fiesta? ¿No sabes? ¿Estás bien? Claro que sí, of course you are. Well, okay. ¿Cómo se pregunta en español? How do you ask in Spanish? That's how we ask questions in Spanish. This is the new Spanish Academy. Let's learn Spanish with us and see you in our next lesson. Check the link in the description. Like, subscribe, click the bell, save, share, comment, and see you in our next video. Thanks a lot. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Bienvenidos.